Sports fans will be happy with this news. 790 The Score is coming back to your local airwaves. And here to tell us all about the relaunch of the sports radio station, local sports journalist Kevin McNamara. Good morning, Kevin.
Will, nice to see you.
Thanks for coming in today.
My pleasure.
So this is really exciting news. 790 The Score had been on the air for years, then went away, and it's coming back. Cumulus is bringing back the parent company of The Score.
Right. 790 AM is actually it's one of the oldest AM stations in Rhode Island.
I think it just turned 100.
Some people claim it's the oldest.
Right,
I need to go back and research that, but I'm happy to say so. But back to sports. So I've had a sports show on WPRO for an hour and a half, for about a year and a half. And now we're going to bring it on 790 The Score, and they're going to make me work 2 hours and not one.
How dare!
I don't know if I can do it.
How dare they do that?
Yeah.
How dare!
Yeah.
Now, there's a whole line of different programming that the Score is going to have now.
Yeah, it's very different than the local, 100% local sports radio that we all know and love. An awful lot of network programming out of Las Vegas, heavy sports betting bent. And as we know, Rhode Island is really big in sports betting, and now Massachusetts just got approved earlier this week. So I think our timing is really good.
So tell us, now that you have this grueling schedule of working 2 hours,
I do some research.
Okay, yeah, we're going to say how does this all go down, and talk about your show and how it will be changing, because you're also simulcast, you were saying, on WPRO for an hour, and then you'll be 2 hours on The Score as well, right?
That's right. They're going to make me move from the 790 station,
it's a long haul,
studio to the 63 station. It's about 14 steps. I think I can do it. That's my goal, anyways. But number one, with an extra hour, definitely more audience involvement, more calls. Really looking forward to talking with everybody, because in 1 hour it's very fast moving. Usually it's Red Sox, Celtics, Patriots, boom, done.
Right.
Now we can definitely get involved a little bit more, and we're definitely going to tell. We're not going to give. We always have the Kevin Mack Sports Pick of the Night every night with my friend Rooch, my producer. But now we'll do a little bit more research and deep dives on some of the big games of the night.
All right, can you talk about New England sports fans, because they are, look, there are other places and people are huge fans, but New England sports fans they live and breathe every team here in New England, and they know they're really invested in every team, win, lose, or whatever happens with the team.
When they call, oftentimes they teach me something, and it is, I've been doing this for 35 years. I've traveled around the country. The road games, the Patriot road games are amazing. When you go out to Phoenix or Las Vegas or Pittsburgh, the amount of people who show up with their Brady shirts, they're there, and they are invested and they're passionate. That's really what makes sports radio go. Okay, now the station is back on the air this coming Monday. This Monday. This Monday, right? Yes. Yeah. They're actually going to put me out in these sports bars for next week as well. So look at this. I got to be ready to go. So people can come out and see you. Absolutely. We're going to be at a few places next week, so you guys can tune in tonight on 63 WPRO, and I'll tell you where to go next week. Now you're going to talk the Friars, because as you know, BK Kirby over here, he's a huge Friar fan. I hope he starts calling in. He needs to. Brendan from CCOM. Yeah. He needs to, but these are the sports teams, and a lot of the local sports teams here, like the Friars, had a great season. No, and Patriots is truly a year-round thing. We like to think that the Friars are a year-round thing. On WPRO, we host the games, we carry the games, and the Red Sox are always in and out. Right now, they're in because the trade deadline was this week and whatnot. We hope that they can pick it up a little bit after this trade deadline. But the dawn of football season is betting season, and really come to us. We're going to steer everyone in the right direction. And that seems to be something that's really taken hold, whether it's on some of the sports TV stations, is sports betting and analyzing and giving viewers and listeners information about what teams that may or may not win. Yeah, and if you're a sports fan, I'm not advocating people to go out and bet every game they watch on TV, because that's crazy. But some people do it. Some people do it. But it does get you more invested in when Pittsburgh plays Los Angeles. You're like, geez, well, what's the spread on this? For baseball, who's a starting pitcher and whatnot. It makes you a wiser sports fan to listen to the sports betting. You'd be really impressed. These people in Las Vegas, this is what they do 24 hours a day. Some of these shows that'll be on 790 The Score, emanating from Las Vegas are really, really good.
Do you want to give a shout out to your wife, who apparently is a big Roadshow fan?
Well, Miss Paula is down there in Narragansett right now. She made sure that I got out of bed at 7 o'clock to make sure that I was here with Will and Michaela and Brendan. I made it on time.
Yes?
That's the good news. I had my Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and I hung out with Nick Rabar.
Now, what more do you need?
That's
What
a full
more-
day.
What more do you need, Kevin? Thanks so much. All the
welcome.
best.
You're welcome.
Don't miss the big return of 790 The Score, relaunching on Monday.